Hello everyone, this is Mac here and I welcome you all to my YouTube channel which is called Mac Vlogs. I'm sure you are liking my channel and the videos which I've been uploading with the great guests around the world and enjoying their journeys, their talent, their stories to be inspired by. So I have come up with another video today, it's a live video and sitting in California. It's 3 p.m. Sorry, 4 p.m. out here, and my guest you can see on my screen. Her name is Naomi Creative Soul, sitting in Florida. She has 7 p.m. It's an evening at her end, so we're going to be talking about different life journey of Naomi because she is a wonderful human being connected by one of a great friend of mine, Cham from Oman. She told me that Naomi is a great human being to talk about her journey so that different ladies and gents can get inspired by her story and she can connect and be collaborated with lots of people out there around the world. So, not wasting much time, let's welcome my guest so that she can be part of Mac Vlog's family from this afternoon and evening from her end for future basis as well. So, good evening to you, Naomi, and good afternoon from my side. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me. I really appreciate you.
Well, it's just an honor to always welcome new people around the world sitting at their homes or different places where to talk and connect and understand, how the life is shaping up and why do we need to know and understand and make new friends, I guess. So please go ahead and just give a little bit introduction about yourself. So we are meeting first time, so it would be really interesting to know about you and your life. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much. I feel like what you're doing is really important because it allows us to have a safe place to communicate our ideas and what we do. So thank you so much for creating this and for having me.
Honor,
Thank
honor.
you to Charm. I really appreciate her so much. Um, No, my name is Noemi Capote. I am the founder and the director and all the hats that you could wear in a business of Noemi Creative Souls, which I just turned into a not-for-profit organization for the creative arts. And what I do through this platform is basically give life to all of the art forms that I am me. I write
Okay.
so many levels of artistry, and I collaborate with artists from all over the world. We come together just to message each other's ideas on
Hmm.
Instagram, and I started featuring those collaborations. And because I love writing stories and writing about people's, I feel like everybody deserves
So your
a way
stories get published anywhere, or it's just within
yeah,
yourself?
it's all on my website, and I just today launched the online magazine called Creative Soul Gazette, and that one will
Hmm.
give you like a big comprehension of what the whole platform is about. Yeah, because I write articles about people's journeys, but I also write mini bios for some of the artists that just join me in collaborations and yeah, I try to support them where they are and try to
So
create
you
ways that
approach people, or people know about you, what you do in Florida or around the world, or you just try to introduce yourself and then the collaborations happens.
it's all through Instagram really. And I either reach out to some of the artists or some artists reach out to me. I don't have like set rules or set like deadlines or anything like that for anything that we do because like right now I'm all booked through the whole entire month of August. So
Mhm.
it's just the things just happen and they just come along, but it's all naturally and just connecting because we inspire each other or admire each other's art.
So if you're a lyricist, so it means that you write songs for singers too. Am I right?
Yeah.
So what type of songs do you write for singers so that they can come to you and coordinate and collaborate in understanding what type of music video they should be making?
Yeah. Well, uh, it again, it's like collaboration. So a lot of the collaborations that take place when it comes to music, it it depends. There's no specific genre or specific topic. It depends on what we coordinate to create together. I've done collaborations that are mystical, other ones that are romantic, inspirational. So I collaborate with musicians. I
Hmm.
don't sing or play any instrument, so I either send them my original song and they, go ahead and give their beautiful production and vocals and everything to make it into something that we put together to the platform. And sometimes I do put lyrics on the melodies that they like. They send me a track and I just write lyrics to it. But
Hmm.
some collaborations do or become like more serious collaborations that go into like for streaming purposes. Or I also have a sync agency as part of the music department of Noemi Creative Souls. Is the music boutique, which
Uh-huh.
I represent musicians to try to help them find placement of their songs on TV, film, commercials, video games. It's
I see.
like a very interesting business and process to get to them. But
Hmm.
because all the collaborations that we do are just for the fun of collaborating, I just think that sometimes we don't do our or we don't give a chance to our talents or our dreams because we need to make money or because we have to, meet certain standards. So I wanted to kind of get rid of all of that and just come together to collaborate for the love of collaboration, and
Hmm.
I just started giving a home to those collaborations. But like in the case of music, some of the musicians that I was collaborating with, they have incredible, music of their own.
So
And
for their success, you're the main reason behind them,
well,
right?
they're successful already on their own. And I just felt like I wanted to find kind of opportunity where they could actually earn money.
Hmm.
And I learned about sync, which is that's what it's called, music sync licensing. And I became a one-stop licensing sync agency. And so far, I represent about 10 musicians, and I pitch their songs to different projects. So those are kind of opportunities that I started creating to give back to the community because it's all free. I don't charge. This is a non for profit. And that's why it's all very organic in a way. I don't really put a lot of advertisement into coming to me or let's do some, like it's more of like, oh, this is what I do. You're welcome to join if you feel inspired to join.
What inspired you to be in Florida? I don't think you were born in Florida, right? As you mentioned earlier to me that you were born in Venezuela.
Yeah, I was born in Venezuela. My parents are from Barranquilla, Colombia.
Hmm.
And what inspired me to come to Florida, it was the government
Oh, okay, okay.
becoming, it became a communist country. So we had to come, I moved
But you have
here.
been to other states in the US as well, right?
Huh?
But
No,
you have been
well,
to, no?
my family was living in Miami, so I've only
So you're
come,
just totally based there.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
only base.
And you haven't traveled around any other countries or stuff to for a different.
Um, Well, I've gone to in the United States. I visited several other states like New York. I just recently went to Hawaii for the music
Hmm.
sync
Hmm.
agency. In other countries, I've gone, in a cruise
Okay, so
in
it means that
Colombia.
you will travel and it will be good for you in knowing more different people around the world by collaborations.
Exactly, yeah, because it's the way like right now, I collaborate with people from all over the world. Like right now, I have a beautiful song collaboration going on with an
Are
artist
you a
from
singer too?
Denmark.
Are you a
No,
singer?
no, that's why I say I
Okay,
wasn't a lyricist. Yeah, but I send
okay.
them my song. So like he's in Denmark, right? And then I'm collaborating with someone that's in Nashville and someone in California and India, and there's in the
Mm,
UK, they're all over the world. So I'm excited to always be connecting with people no matter where they are.
amazing. So far, your story has been really inspiring me at the moment to understand your life bit more closer. Wow, amazing. So I would keep it
Um,
up, keep it up. That's really nice. That's so nice of you. Okay, so what else would you like to share with the audience about yourself that can help them in collaborating with you? Would you like to say anything else?
well,
Like what
always,
type of people
yeah.
should look forward to connect with you, and who are the people you feel should connect with you to bring a change in their lives?
Um, any artist, if you're a dancer, a poet, a musician, and illustrator, even any kind of art.
I'm just coming to in my mind that if someone wants to, not able to write their story about their life, so would those be people ideal to connect with you to
Well,
understand that they can tell you and they can share everything about themselves, but you can write them in a proper way to,
yeah. Well,
write their
usually
stories?
that's what I do for artists, and you have to be a creative, like to participate in the platform. And sometimes I do businesses that are in the creative arts. Um,
It's
and
like these days we hear about content writing, right? And
yeah,
for the blogs, for websites and stuff, you do that stuff as well?
yeah. So I write, I interview people.
Hmm.
Some artists I don't collaborate with, or let's just say I whether I collaborate with them or not. I do a video interview to write an article about their journey. And
Okay.
all the writing content I do is mini bios. So a lot of the
Okay.
musicians, for example, that join the music boutique, I create a little page for them and a press kit, with their information and their music. So
Hmm.
we do an interview that is less dense than the interview for the article. So, and I do a very, brief mini bio for them. So those
So
are the
like
things that
I'm
I
sitting on the
offer.
screen in front of you now, so you can do like, or you can write a story about a person sitting in front of you. That's what you're saying too?
Well, because I ask them questions and then I write it about and then I create their profile on my website.
Interesting, interesting.
Yeah,
So definitely then I can also have my story.
yeah, yes, I want to interview you for sure. I feel like to me it's about helping each other, find exposure, but exposure not just to become famous or have numbers. It's just to help each other shine our light, because no matter if
Mhm.
one person, if even if it's only one person that's gonna like it or follow you, that one person needed to hear your message or see your art or whatever it is that you are offering or putting out there. I feel like maybe that one person, that's all they needed to see it, get it? So
Yeah. When we talk about souls, we are humans, right? So our souls are pure, but we don't know how the souls can be peaceful. You know, they're too chaotic, they can be too loud and stuff. We don't know because inside out, till we die, we don't know about our souls, right? So, do you really touch on that subject as well?
yes, as part of the platform, I have a creative mystic section. It's just because, yeah, 100% of the relationships eventually turn into this mystical encounter. We either have beautiful synchronicities, and I feel that that's the main reason why I connect in the way I connect with people, and I don't establish like any rules because it becomes at that soul level. It's like when you meet someone, you're like, oh, I feel like this connection to this person, even though I'm not gonna meet them in person, really, physically. But
So,
then,
so like by seeing someone on the screen as well, so you get that good vibes about the souls and the human nature.
yeah, yeah, I feel like it could be deceiving. It's like anything because sometimes you could get a negative perspective and somebody's super nice. I feel like it's all how we stand in our soul, but in the soul aspect, um when we communicate and connect in that, and it's always about finding alignment at the end of the day. Either whether they're teaching me something or I teach them something, because I have a whole, there's a bunch of stuff in my mystic web section on the website that give information about self-healing, identifying what why you're suffering from an illness, like why you have an injury, and it's just identifying like the emotional source of it. So I feel like the soul is very dependent on our physical, or what we do, on what we feed ourselves every day. And
Hmm.
I just wanted to always merge the spiritual with the artistic side, and it finally came, together. And it's just being there for each other, offering any help that I can.
Since we connected for the last few weeks or a month or so, being in the US, so how did you find me as a human being? What mind, what type of person or personality you found me in connecting with you?
Well, I feel like very kind, right? I always find a lot of kindness. But in you in particular, I found like a very positive and like very high vibrational drive to help, like to really share people's stories, to have this place where you are, like here you're gonna be able to share your story, but
Hmm.
it's in a very natural way. There's no pressure. There is no. It's very easy going. It's like
That's how I believe everyone should be. There shouldn't be any obstacles in connecting or meeting someone where you have to go through a exam to understand the other personality. You just need to be so simple that you can just talk and talk and talk and feel so free from inside and out, and that when people talk to you, you feel that you know this person for so long. So that's how I try to build my personality for everyone around the world. That, as you mentioned, yes, I am kind and being humble, but I'm respectful towards everybody. So that's how I get to make friends and connect with everybody easily.
yeah.
That's my beautiful nature, I would say.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why it's so important when you have the chance to create your own culture, right? When you have the chance to create your own platform, you don't have to work for somebody else. You're creating it from scratch. That gives you the opportunity to be you, to kind of step aside from all the busyness, the rules and conditions that we're so used to following, and I
That's
feel
why
like
that's
I
why the
am
whole
constantly
idea
the
that's
same.
why the whole idea about Mac Vlogs is
Yeah,
that connect and promote everyone
yeah.
without, thinking about myself more.
Yeah. Well, I
It's more
try to
about
be
the other
very
person.
professional, but very easygoing. I'm like, oh, I like him because I'm the same way. I'm very easygoing when it comes to coordinating dates, to kind of making things happen to me. They all happen in due time. Like they happen when they need to
Thank
happen.
you. Thank you so much for your kind words. Really mean and really appreciate that, because this is what I work hard daily to improve myself from being what I am yesterday. That's what everyone does, but we take the responsibility for our own actions. So, yeah, so we need to be very kind to everybody every day, every minute, so the world becomes a better place to be.
For sure.
Like once the Michael Jackson mentioned, right? Let it be the better place to be. It needs to go. Yeah. No hard feelings, just enjoy what you do in your life and connect, and make the other person feel more important, because everyone live for themselves, but the beauty about one person is that how they communicate and how they express other one's stories around the world in a way that you don't have any personal benefits in that. It's just simply enjoying because you love connecting with everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Naomi Creative Souls from Florida. So we're going to play a little rapid fire game with you to get to
Okay.
know about your life, so that everyone in my audience, that people who know you and love you, would like to know a bit more. I'm sure the people who know you, but maybe online is a different ch- uh, experiences of everybody. But
Mm,
I always try that to connect bit more with the person who I'm talking to. So it's like get to know about their hobbies, about how they live their daily lives. It's just a simple way of asking, like a rapid fire, or just to
okay.
enjoy that about life. Okay, are you ready for it?
Yeah.
Okay. The first question to Naomi is that what color attracts you more, and which is your favorite color?
Oh, yellow attracts me more, and gold. I mean, lilac is my
I
favorite.
see. Any particular reason for that? What you want to explain about the color that
No,
really
I just
is
picked that color when I was a kid, and I really
okay?
liked it. It just made me feel um at peace.
Okay. And the next question would be more about, are you a foodie? Do you like trying different types of food? If yes, which is your favorite food, and what are the food you would like to try if you haven't tried?
Oh, I love food. I work out because I love food.
Okay. Any particular dish you would like to mention so that which
Anything with carbs, anything with a lot of noodles. I
seafood?
like
Seafood?
every food. I like every food. I feel like um I'm like a vegetarian, I guess. Like I'm in that place where I
Mm-hmm.
don't eat all animals, and so I like a lot of vegetables and a lot of noodles. So
Is
anything that could taste delicious, bring it on.
okay. Is Naomi animal lover?
Yeah.
What animals are you having? Any pet with you, or you would want to keep a pet?
I have a pet. His name is Louis. He's
Cat or dog?
a dog, a dog.
A dog. Okay.
He's a terrier. I do communicate with animal spirits. I
Okay.
have a
And
whole book
was
about it.
was your dog with you since he was a puppy, or you just got it when you found him somewhere, which made you connect with him too?
Well, it's funny you say that. When I was a kid, my first dog, I found her on the street. And that's when
Okay.
I became a dog lover. I was 5 years old. But this one, currently, no, he's been with us since he was a puppy.
He keeps you busy with you and your
Yeah,
family,
yeah, he
just like a
really
part of
does.
family, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I have my husband. They support me so much, and my daughters. They're 13 and 10 already. They're already in their teens.
Okay. Other than what you do, which we came to know that you're a lyricist, you're a story writer, right? And you're a dancer as well. But we won't consider that as a hobby. If it is, which ones are your favorite and you love doing? What are your favorite hobbies?
My hobby will be playing volleyball.
Sorry?
My hobby will be playing volleyball. I
Oh,
like playing
volleyball. So means you're
volleyball.
a sporty person too.
I got
Oh,
hurt.
you injured your finger.
Yeah, I
Okay,
wasn't able to write for a month because it was my right hand.
I see.
Um,
So fingers are special for the writers, right? They need the pen in their hands. So, or
that
even in the
was,
computer, you need the fingers, right, to type it up and stuff.
that was really
So,
challenging.
yeah. Other
Um,
than volleyball, any other game or like, or you watch movies or
oh yeah, that's my my zen is TV. Entertain. I don't know, maybe because I grew up with my parents watching a lot of TV, a lot of
uh-huh.
movies. They were like really bringing like all these different movies, but it's just because I'm always creating. If I'm not doing writing, I'm doing a video because I do all the videos and everything. Um, if I'm not creating, once I take a pause on all of that, yeah, I like
Okay.
watching TV.
What positive message you would like to give out to people who would like to connect with you, and what is that message that can inspire them and be friends? Means they can be friends with you. Any message for young girls, the ladies, the gents, the boys, everyone out there who can collaborate or connect with you? Any positive message, a strong message?
Yeah. No matter what age you are, because I have I have a creative soul kid. I collaborate with children as well. So um, to connect with me, just have to be ready to put yourself and your heart in something artistic to create, and
So
don't
they
be
can find you
afraid.
on Instagram, right?
Yeah,
And the
don't be
Facebook,
afraid.
Instagram, and they can connect with you over there
Yeah,
on those social
Instagram is the
platforms.
only really platform. I have Facebook, but the Facebook is more for the fundraising and donations for the not-for-profit. Though
Hmm.
the main account and the only account is on Instagram.
Okay, so people donate to you as well. So for what purposes?
For the because this is a not-for-profit organization for the creative art. So I
And and how do you
contribute.
utilize those funds? What do you do with them?
The last one that I did was to fund the because I got a scholarship to attend a music event in Hawaii, but I needed a sponsorship to make the trip happen. So we ran a little, not
So
fundraising,
can
and
we consider you as a social activist as well?
I,
No, right?
I'm not really good with titles. Like that's why I put creative soul because I
Okay.
guess I could fall into many categories. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I but I was just there to learn more about the sync. For to help our musicians find
Mm-hmm.
placements of their music. Um, but
Do you
yeah,
believe
no,
in child education?
yeah,
Because around the world, that is the most effective topic, like the child not getting education to uplift themselves and from the
yeah,
poverty and stuff. That's what we feel that the child education should be more prioritized around the world. Whoever can come forward and support them, that would be wonderful.
yeah, yeah. I collaborate with schools, so I created a kids section too because I do yoga and dance, and
Okay.
also co-write either poetry books or stories with the children, and I'm part of their emotional and social program. So I teach them to breathe, to
You
kind
teach yoga, you're saying? You teach
of,
yoga? Okay. So how many
yoga.
students you take per sessions and stuff?
It's like the school does it for like a period of time. So I teach the entire school. Get it? Like it's all like from kindergarten to fifth grade.
Okay. Even the
And
adults, right?
only for children. It's
Only
only
for
it's
children.
only for the children's program. It's like a little program that I created for children. So yes, to me, child education it
So
is
even the yoga is done online or is it face to
that one.
face?
That one is face to face because that's a program that I do. Specifically, I've been doing it at my daughter's schools. But I also offer it before I moved to away because I don't live in Miami anymore. But when I lived in Miami, I used to teach it at two different other schools. So I had different schools where I will go and do a program for the children. It's used to connect them with their emotions and try to help them center with breathing, and then doing the creative part, which is let's write a story together. So I used published a book on my website, and it's kid story that we co-wrote, and the
Hmm.
kids illustrated it, and I put the book together, and I just published it right before. I think it was at the end of May.
I see. Wonderful.
Mhm.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So we're almost there. So before you go or you leave, it's a humble request from Mac Vlogs that would you like to give a shout out so that everybody in who you know in Florida, in Miami, or around the world, wherever you're connected with, would you give a small shout out about Mac Vlogs so that people know about this channel and what do you have to say about this channel that made you come forward and be part of this journey?
Yeah. Well, I just want to tell you that I'm grateful. I feel like Mag Vlog give. Oh, that's my dog. If you can hear him. Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel Mag Vlog gives us um, the opportunity to tell a story without having any limitation. And I am just grateful, to Mag Vlog for this opportunity. I feel like um, you should continue to grow, and I am very excited to one day share your story. and added to now the online magazine which I launched today. So this is a good day right now for both. Being here with you, it's a very
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, everyone, this was Naomi Creative Soul sitting in Florida. Was talking about her own journey and what she does, and she's really interested and waiting for everyone to collaborate with her so that she can write. She's a writer as well. And if anybody is interested as a talented musician who wants their lyrics to be written down, and if they don't have any words to express themselves through music, so she is the ideal candidate to collaborate and write their songs, so please come forward and collaborate and connect and talk to her so that you can find solutions for your subjects which you feel that Naomi can add value in that. So thank you so much, Naomi. So everyone out there who haven't subscribed Mac Vlogs yet, so please do go and press the subscribe button and then the bell icon so that you can keep on getting about the information and the upcoming guest details, and you can connect with them through Mac Vlogs platform. So I would be really grateful, thankful, and helpful that this Mac Vlogs will keep on growing, and it's good not about Mac, but it's about the other people sitting on the other side of the windows to express their stories, their journey, their talent, their skills, because that's only way my platforms helps the common people to come forward and express themselves. So that was Naomi Creative Souls from Florida. Thank you so much for being part of Mac Vlogs family from this evening. And I wish you all the best in your journey. God bless you and your family. Keep that smile on. That really looks amazing. Thank you. See you the other side soon.
Thank
So
you.
everyone, you will get to see about more guests coming up with the updates through my social platforms, so Facebook and social Instagram. So be connected with me to get to know about who the upcoming guests are going to be. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay safe and enjoy and keep those smiles on. Bye bye.